guys, it's Shell with Little Acres Creations, and I just have a quick card video. I'm just making another card using this really adorable teddy bear from littleacrescreations.com. So this one is the Berry Sweet stamp set, so you can run on over to littleacrescreations.com and pick it up. And I'm just going to use this little guy. So let's get started. Okay, so I have my Misty, and I have him ready to go. I'm going to use some of this really cute paper. Now this is a fun way, if you are not into coloring images, then you can do paper piecing. It's very simple. And you know, the stamp set pretty much does all the work for you. So I'm using this paper, I think it is called Serendipity, that I picked up at G's Embellishment Emporium. And I don't think he has it in stock anymore, but he may. So you might just shoot on over there and see what he has. There might be something else that you'd be interested in. I'm going to stamp him up. And I like to use the Misty. I recently got this. I think I got it in October. And I really like it because if you don't get a good impression, then you can certainly just line everything back up, restamp it, and you can make sure that you're going to get a great impression every time. Makes it so easy. Okay, and see, he looks so perfect. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and cut this guy out, and we're just going to fussy cut him. So you just want to just go in and just kind of fussy cut him out. It's really not that difficult to cut him out. You just kind of zigzag your scissors. That's what I do for his little fur. Okay, and I already have one of those cut out, so that way you guys didn't have to watch me do that the whole time. Okay, so I'm going to do a few things with this. I love the pattern on it. It reminds me of the old Patch Bears. In fact, I've dubbed this little guy Patches. The name Patches, I think that's cute, and I think it fits him perfectly. So I'm going to just do a little bit of working on him. That's not a very good pen. Okay, I'm just going to get a black pen, if I can find a good one that marks. There's one right there beside me. And I'm just going to color in his nose black. And then I'm going to go ahead and do his little eyebrows black. Okay. Now you could leave him like this. I love the little patches on him, but I really wanted just a hint of something else on the patches. So I looked for, you know, I was looking around and I found a pink, just a colored pencil. So, and I'm just going to just lightly go over all of the patches. So I'm going to set him aside. And I have an A2 cardstock over here, which is 5.5 by 4 1/4. Let me zoom out a little so you can see what I'm doing. And then I have on top, ready for that, I cut down just a small piece of white cardstock. And on this, I cut this one down at 4 by 5 1/4. So now I'm going to take an embossing folder that I have, and it has hearts. So I'm just going to run that through my embosser, and I'll be right back. Really cute heart embossing, and it's just a dry embossing. I ran it through my Cuttlebug. Okay, so I wanted just a hint of pink on here. So I went to my Distress Inks, and I got Victorian Velvet, and I have a little sponge on the bottom of it. And I'm just going to put it on my ink distresser. And these also are available at littleacrescreations.com. And I think they are absolutely gorgeous. They fit in your hand really nice. And I'm just going to go to my ink and just do a light swipe, just to kind of get the embossed edges. I think it's really cute. And it just kind of adds just a little bit of color without a huge, you know, colored background. You can do it as dark as you like, or as light as you like, and as much or as little. Just when you're looking for something, just a little bit, it kind of adds just a little something. Okay, put that aside. And now we're ready to put our card together. That's how simple this is. It's really simple, and that's what I like about kind of letting the stamp set do the work for you. So I'm going to work on this panel right here, and I'm just going to put some of this, it's kind of like a gold and pink ribbon on here. So I'm going to get a pen. Try to get a really thick pen if I find one. Okay, I'm just going to get a pin. I'm just going to tie it into a knot. I found this a couple of months ago, and this is my favorite way to put little bows on cards. I'm just going to tie this into a knot. Slide it off of your pin, and you can use something bigger, round, if that doesn't work for you. But that's all I want. I just wanted a couple of little tendrils, and then we're going to do it like this. And then I'm going to attach that to the back of the card. Isn't that cute and so simple? Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and put some tape on this. I'm going to use my ATG gun. Just going to line it up and put him on there. Going to get any extra tape off of there. And then he's going to go right here with some foam dots. So I'm going to put some little foam dots on him. Kind of put him right here, just so the kind of ribbon helps ground him. I think that's really cute. And then I think we need a sentiment. So let me show you what I'm going to do. Okay, so for the tag, what I did is I took these two little dies and I went and cut them out on my Cuttlebug. And then I felt like I needed something else, so I went and looked at my punches and found this one. So I went ahead and cut that out of the one paper. So now I'm going to go back to that distress ink and just kind of add just a little bit of color to this white tag. Just to give it just a little something so it's not stark white. There we go. Okay, and then I'm going to put all three of these together. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and stamp on the white tag. And I found this really cute hugs and hearts in my stash. So I'm going to go ahead and use this. So I'm just going to go back into my black ink and just kind of line this up. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just going to kind of look for a good impression. That's a little bit to the side, but I think that'll work because I can kind of do that. So, but let's do it on the back just to see if I get a better area. There we go. That looks perfect. Okay, so I'm going to come back with that distress ink and do it on this side. That's the nice thing about having two sides to any project. You mess up on one side, turn it over and use the other side. Okay, so now, let me put those up before I lose them. I'm going to stack these. And I'm going to put them together using a brad. So when I have my brads right here, I'm just going to pick out, let's pick out a green one. We have green in the paper. And I have a lot of green. I don't use brads very often, but sometimes you just want something and they come to mind. So go ahead and punch a hole up here in the top. And then I'm going to stack these like this. And there we go. Isn't that cute? And I really like how this kind of came together. It kind of is a country feel to it. So let me show you what it looks like on the card. Okay, so we're going to put it right here on the top. I think that is so cute. Okay, but first, right before I put it on, I'm going to go ahead. I have some gold twine that I use a lot for Christmas, and I still kind of had it out, and it will go perfectly with the ribbon. So I'm just going to tie it around my little brad here. Actually, I'm going to make a slip knot. I think it might be easier. A slip knot is really common in knitting and crocheting. Just in case you didn't know. I'm sure it has multiple purposes, but I've been doing a lot of knitting for the holidays and stuff, and knitting and crocheting is kind of in my head right now. Bring it down pretty small. Oh, that's cute. I really like that. And I'll just trim these. There we go. And isn't that cute? Now we'll put that to the side like that. I'm going to go ahead and pop him up too with using some pop dots. I think it turned out so cute, and it really doesn't take all that long. You just kind of stamp out an image on pattern paper, cut it out, and then just decorate your background and stick them on. And I think it's very cute. I think you could really knock these out if you wanted to make a whole bunch of cards for Valentine's Day or something. I think that would be really cute. So thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure, if you're interested in the Very Sweet stamp set, it's going fast. This one is my fastest one so far. It's going very quickly. So if you're interested in that, head on over to littleacrescreations.com and pick a set up. Come join us on Little Acres Creations on Facebook. We're having a lot of fun up there. People are sharing all the fun projects that they're making, and would really love to have you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and you guys have a great day.